This is Fluent English Journey Podcast.
From Speak English with Nora. Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Fluent English Journey Podcast. I'm Nora and
I'm Ethan. Hey Nora, how's your day going so far?
oh, pretty good. The weather's been nice today. A bit cloudy, but not too cold. How about you? Any exciting plans?
You know what? I'm actually looking forward to this weekend. I've been so busy lately, I really need to just unwind.
Unwind? I love that word. It means to relax and let go of stress, right?
Exactly. Like when you've been wound up tight, like a spring, and you finally release all that tension.
That's such a perfect description. And speaking of unwinding, that's actually what we're talking about today.
Right. Today's topic is all about weekend relaxation. How to make the most of your time off and really recharge your batteries.
Recharge your batteries. Another great expression. It means to rest and get your energy back, just like charging your phone.
So whether you're listening to this on your commute, at the gym, or maybe while you're cooking dinner, we want you to think about your own weekends. How do you relax? What helps you feel refreshed?
And hey, we've got a full transcript and some practice exercises in the description below, so make sure to check those out after listening.
All right, let's dive in.
So Ethan, can I ask you something?
Sure, go ahead.
Do you ever feel guilty about relaxing? Like, you should rest, but part of you thinks you should be doing something productive instead?
Oh my gosh, yes! All the time. I'll be sitting on the couch watching a movie, and suddenly I'm thinking, shouldn't I be cleaning the house? Or answering emails? Or, I don't know, doing something useful?
Right? It's like we've forgotten how to just be. But here's the thing. Relaxation isn't lazy. It's actually essential for our health.
Essential. That means really necessary, really important.
Exactly. When we don't take time to relax, our bodies and minds pay the price. We get stressed, tired, maybe even sick.
I read somewhere that chronic stress, stress that goes on for a long time, can lead to all kinds of health problems. Heart issues, sleep problems, even memory issues.
That's scary but true. Our brains aren't designed to be on all the time. We need downtime.
Downtime. That's a great word. It means time when you're not working or being productive. Time to rest.
And during that downtime, amazing things happen in our brains. We process information from the week, we solve problems creatively, we even come up with new ideas.
So relaxation isn't just about feeling good in the moment.
Nope. It actually makes us more productive and creative when we go back to work. It's like hitting the refresh button on your computer.
I love that analogy. So what about you? What do you like to do to relax on weekends?
Oh, that's a good question. Honestly, it depends on my mood. Sometimes I'm a total homebody.
A homebody. That means someone who prefers staying at home rather than going out.
Right! On those days, I'll curl up with a good book, maybe binge watch a series on Netflix, or just take a long bubble bath.
That sounds so peaceful. What about outdoor activities? Do you ever feel the need to get outside?
Oh, definitely. Other weekends, I feel cooped up, like I've been stuck inside too long. Then I'll go for a hike, visit a park, or even just take a long walk around the neighborhood.
Same here. There's something about being in nature that just clears your head.
Totally. Fresh air, green trees, maybe some birds chirping. It's like nature's therapy.
So I guess the question is, which is better for relaxation? Indoor activities or outdoor ones?
Well, I don't think there's a right answer. It depends on the person and the situation.
True. Indoor relaxation is great when you need comfort and safety. You're in your own space, everything's familiar, and you have complete control.
And it's perfect for bad weather. Nobody wants to hike in the rain.
Fair enough. Plus, indoor activities can be super cozy. Reading by the fireplace, baking cookies, doing a puzzle.
Now you're making me want to go home and bake something. But outdoor activities have their own benefits, right?
Absolutely. Spending time outside boosts your mood, gives you vitamin D from the sun, and helps you feel more connected to the world around you.
And you know what I've noticed? When I'm outside, I'm less likely to check my phone every 5 minutes.
Oh, that's a great point. It's easier to disconnect from technology when you're surrounded by nature.
So maybe the best approach is balance? Some weekends indoors, some weekends outdoors.
Exactly. Listen to what your body and mind need in that moment.
Okay, so here's another interesting question. Do you relax better alone or with other people?
Ooh, this is where it gets interesting. I think I'm more of an introvert, so I usually need alone time to truly relax.
An introvert? That's someone who gets energy from being alone and feels drained after too much social interaction.
Right. Don't get me wrong, I love hanging out with friends. But after a busy week of meetings and social stuff, I need some solo time to recharge.
I get that, but I'm a bit different. I'm more extroverted, so being with people actually energizes me.
Extroverted means the opposite of introverted. You get energy from social interactions.
Exactly. So on weekends, I love meeting up with friends for brunch, having game nights, or just chatting over coffee.
But doesn't that feel like more work after a week of being around people?
Not for me, because it's different. During the week, I'm in work mode, professional, focused, sometimes stressed. But on weekends with friends, I can just be myself, no pressure.
That makes sense. So it's not about being alone versus being social. It's about the quality of that time.
Bingo! And honestly, I think everyone needs a bit of both.
Yeah, you're probably right. Even introverts need connection sometimes, and even extroverts need quiet moments.
It's all about knowing yourself. What makes you feel restored? What drains you?
Restored. That means to feel like yourself again, to get your energy back.
Right. And here's a thought. You can even combine both. Like, invite a close friend over for a quiet evening. Or go to a cafe alone, but enjoy being around other people.
Oh, I do that sometimes. Sitting in a coffee shop with my laptop or a book, I'm technically alone, but there's this nice ambient energy around me.
Ambient energy. I like that phrase. It's like you're part of something without having to actively participate.
Exactly. So here's my question for our listeners. Are you more introverted or extroverted? And how does that affect your weekend relaxation? Drop your answer in the comments. We'd love to hear from you.
Great question. Okay, let's talk about something practical now. Creating a relaxing weekend routine.
A routine. Isn't the point of the weekend to not have a routine?
I know. It sounds contradictory. But hear me out. Having a loose routine doesn't mean scheduling every minute. It means having some rituals that help you transition into relaxation mode.
Rituals? Like habits or traditions that you do regularly?
Exactly. For example, every Friday evening, I make it a point to put my work laptop away in a drawer. Out of sight, out of mind.
Oh, that's smart. It's like a physical signal to your brain that work is over.
Right! And then I do something nice for myself. Maybe order takeout, pour a glass of wine, or watch my favorite show. It marks the beginning of the weekend.
I like that. I have a Saturday morning routine that I love. I wake up without an alarm.
Already jealous.
Then I make a really good cup of coffee, not the rushed kind I drink during the week. And I just sit and enjoy it. No phone, no news, just coffee and quiet.
That sounds amazing. It's those simple pleasures, right?
And here's the thing about routines. They don't have to be complicated or expensive.
Yes, let's talk about that actually. Budget-friendly relaxation ideas.
Because not everyone can afford spa days or fancy vacations every weekend.
Exactly. Some of the best relaxation activities are completely free. Going for a walk, listening to music, calling a friend.
Taking a nap. Never underestimate the power of a good nap.
Oh my gosh, yes. Power naps are incredible. 20 to 30 minutes can make you feel like a new person.
What about low-cost activities? Things that don't break the bank but still feel special.
Break the bank. Great expression. It means to spend too much money.
Right. So what are some affordable options?
Well, you could try a new recipe at home instead of going to a restaurant. Cooking can be really therapeutic.
Therapeutic means it helps you feel better. Like therapy.
Exactly. Or you could have a movie marathon at home. Make some popcorn, dim the lights, and you've got your own cinema.
I love doing that. And here's another one. Explore your own city like a tourist. There are probably free museums, parks, or neighborhoods you've never visited.
Oh, that's such a good idea. We often overlook what's right in our own backyard.
In our own backyard. That means nearby or in our local area.
And if you want something more active, you could try free workout videos online or go for a bike ride if you have a bike.
The key is, relaxation doesn't have to be expensive. It's more about giving yourself permission to slow down.
Permission to slow down. I think that's what a lot of people struggle with.
Okay, so we've talked about different ways to relax during the weekend. But what about Sunday evening?
Ah, yes, Sunday evening. When the weekend is almost over and Monday is looming.
Looming. That means approaching in a way that feels a bit threatening or worrying.
Right. A lot of people get what's called the Sunday scaries.
Sunday scaries. That's when you start feeling anxious about the week ahead, right?
Exactly. Your mind starts racing. What meetings do I have? Did I finish everything? What's my schedule like?
I definitely get that sometimes. But I've learned that a little Sunday evening prep can make Monday so much easier.
Prep, short for preparation. So what do?
Well, I try to lay out my clothes for Monday. It sounds small, but it saves decision-making energy in the morning.
That's smart. I do something similar. I pack my lunch the night before and put my bag by the door.
And I always check my calendar on Sunday evening. Just a quick look at what's coming up. That way, there are no surprises on Monday morning.
Yes. No surprises means less stress. What about sleep? Do you have a Sunday evening sleep routine?
I try to go to bed at a reasonable hour, not too late, so I don't start the week exhausted.
But here's the balance, right? You want to prepare for the week, but you don't want to spend all Sunday evening stressing about Monday.
Exactly. It's a fine line. You want to do just enough prep to feel ready, but not so much that you can't enjoy the last bit of your weekend.
So maybe set aside 30 minutes on Sunday evening for basic prep, then let it go.
That sounds about right. And use the rest of the evening to do something you enjoy. Watch a show, call a family member, read a book.
Or just go to bed early. Starting the week well rested is honestly one of the best things you can do for yourself.
Agreed.
All right, let's wrap up with one more important topic. Balancing rest and activity on weekends.
Yes. This is something I've struggled with. Sometimes I'm so tired that I want to do nothing all weekend.
And that's okay sometimes. If your body is telling you it needs complete rest, you should listen.
But if you do nothing all weekend, sometimes you end up feeling even more tired or kind of blah.
Blah. That means feeling unmotivated or just not quite right.
Right. It's like you need some activity to feel energized, but you also need rest to recover. Finding that balance is tricky.
I think the key is active rest versus passive rest.
Ooh, Explain that.
Okay, so passive rest is things like sleeping, lying on the couch, watching TV. Your body and mind are completely at rest.
And that's important. We need that kind of rest.
Absolutely. But active rest is different. It's activities that are relaxing, but involve some movement or engagement. Like going for a gentle walk, doing yoga, gardening, cooking.
So you're still resting in a way, but you're also doing something.
Exactly. And sometimes active rest actually makes you feel more energized than just lying around.
I've noticed that. If I spend the whole weekend on the couch, I feel sluggish. But if I go for a walk or do something creative, I feel better.
Sluggish means slow and low energy, like you can barely move.
Right. So maybe the ideal weekend has both? Some passive rest and some active rest?
I think so. Like Saturday morning, sleep in and have a lazy breakfast. That's passive rest.
Then maybe Saturday afternoon, go for a hike or meet a friend. That's more active.
And Sunday could be a mix. Do some light housework or meal prep, which is active but not stressful. Then relax in the evening.
The point is, don't feel guilty about resting, but also don't be afraid to do things you enjoy.
Right. And here's something important. Everyone's balance is different.
True. Someone who has a physically demanding job might need more passive rest. Someone with a desk job might need more movement on weekends.
Exactly. There's no one-size-fits-all approach to weekend relaxation.
The best thing you can do is pay attention to how you feel. What makes you feel refreshed? What makes you feel drained?
And adjust accordingly. If you tried a super active weekend and felt exhausted, maybe dial it back next time. If you had a totally lazy weekend and felt restless, add some activity next time.
It's all about self-awareness and experimentation.
Self-awareness. Understanding your own feelings, needs, and patterns. All right, Ethan. I think we've covered a lot today.
We really have. Let's do a quick recap for our listeners.
Great idea. So first, we talked about why relaxation is so important. It's not lazy, it's essential for your health and productivity.
Then we discussed different types of activities, indoor versus outdoor, solo versus social. The key is knowing what works for you.
We shared some ideas for creating simple weekend routines and budget-friendly ways to relax.
We talked about Sunday evening prep. Just enough to make Monday easier, but not so much that it ruins your Sunday.
And finally, we discussed balancing rest and activity. A mix of passive and active rest is usually ideal.
But remember, there's no perfect formula. Your ideal weekend might look totally different from someone else's.
The most important thing is give yourself permission to relax. You deserve it.
You really do. Whether that means sleeping until noon, hiking a mountain, or anything in between, it's all valid.
So here's our second question for you today. What's your favorite way to relax on weekends? Share it in the comments below. We love hearing from you.
And remember, if you want to practice more, we've got a transcript and exercises in the description. Those will really help reinforce what you learned today.
Thanks so much for listening, everyone. We hope this episode helps you enjoy your next weekend even more.
Take care of yourselves, get that rest you need, and
We'll see you in the next episode.
happy relaxing.
Bye for now.
Thanks for listening. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out my other videos to keep improving your English. See you next time.